The Eiffel Tower would almost be jealous. The eye-catching monument and this flaming egg-shaped boat.
Sir, good evening. This way, please.
Customers are greeted by the captain himself.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, sir.
We're from New York.
Thanks. Where did you come from?
Argentina.
This Parisian couple are here. To celebrate their 3rd wedding anniversary, Romain offers his wife Hélène a unique evening on the Seine.
Sir, good evening. You have a reservation for 2. Please.
Like the other 80 guests who have booked this evening, they'll be enjoying a gourmet meal, signed by the world's most starred chef. It will be served in this room during a romantic stroll along the most beautiful monuments of Paris.
With the moon beside us, it's just magnificent. The idea of dining while strolling along the Seine sounds a bit old-fashioned, but we're hoping it'll be something wonderful, something completely new. We can't wait to get started.
The aim of this is to make a name in a market that's already well supplied. 6 dinner cruise companies serve 700,000 meals a year on the Seine. Dishes are often prepared ashore and reheated on board. To stand out from the crowd, this is a real floating restaurant.
By the way, we still have 2 lobsters to go. Do we have them? Yes, chef. Can I have the 10 lobsters on the pass, please? Yes, chef.
Everything here is cooked on board. A 40-strong brigade works hard to prepare the finest dishes during the cruise.
Piscal à la 27. We're asking for Bologna rare beef. Yes, chef, yes.
There's even a wine cellar with 1,200 bottles of the finest vintages. The price of this haute gastronomy varies according to formula, of 159 to 500 euros.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Golden Barshet, Arbois wine or natural turbo cooking juice, clam marinière.
A compendium of French excellence? From plate to the boat, it's 100% French. Made to measure, quiet. It's unique in the world because it's entirely electric.
It's as if Paris is on parade. You really glide along the Seine. You glide right through the middle of the city. It's quite incredible.
A project conceived by one of France's greatest chefs, Alain Ducasse. Last June, the chef with 18 Michelin stars christened the boat. It will be called Ducasse sur Seine.
Very happy, it's going to be a jewel.
11 million euros invested, 2 years of work in this shipyard in the Paris region. A source of pride for the 30 jobs who built her.
Sir. Hello, sir.
How nice. After all that trouble? Ah, well, yes. I hope we'll get a taste of the kitchen.
The staff uniforms are by Maurizio Galante, a reference in haute couture.
Make sure to smoothly pull it all the way down under the shirt, ensuring there are no creases. You have to keep them down. It's the same for you. The plates and decoration too. It's Paris all over. This is a photo of the Eiffel Tower taken in June at 5:50. The Eiffel Tower, in that moment, it enhances metal beauty. We are in Paris. We walk over the city. This is the Eiffel Tower. And this is us.
Paris is also seasoned in the kitchen.
Hello.
Fruit and vegetables served on board are almost all grown on the Île-de-France and delivered 4 times a day.
You divide it up according to the dishes, okay, that we've planned for today. The Greek vegetables, the beef for the sea bream, the chard that goes with the sea bass, and then you send it to each station, okay? Yes, chef.
Francis Fauvel, 33, a Ducasse baby. He started working with Ducasse at the age of 17, then perfected his skills in his 3-star establishments in Monaco and Paris.
Onions, parsley with onions and artichokes.
He designed the menu, following Alain Ducasse's directives. Dishes created exclusively for the boat. Today he'll be tasting them for his mentor to validate. He starts with the amuse-bouche, a mushroom tart, necessarily. From Paris?
Arrived fresh this morning from the quarries from Saint-Ouen-le-Monde. The idea is to help people discover French gastronomy, French products, which we'll be showcasing at the best moment of each season. On top of all that, we're going to serve it on a boat, on the most beautiful river avenue in the world, the Seine. We'll be very careful with the seasonings, won't we? Very precise, very sharp.
Good.
For Alain Ducasse, this floating restaurant looks like revenge.
We won't keep you for too long, just complete the AC and such.
This summer, he lost the concession to Jules Verne, the restaurant he had operated for 10 years on the 2nd floor of the Eiffel Tower. The city of Paris, which owned the premises, awarded it to 2 other chefs, Frédéric Anton and Thierry Marx. Is there a Paris war?
There is no war.
There's healthy competition, that's normal. We'll continue to enjoy Paris in a different way. I think it was Victor Hugo who said, if you don't want the Eiffel Tower, you have to be inside it. But here, you can see it from the outside, and I'm going to see everything else.
This battle of the leaders, the slightest misstep can destroy a reputation. Alain Ducasse plays his name to every dish.
Mushroom tarts with parsley and pepper.
This is the 8th time he has tasted each of his creations.
I think you can put a foot a little more crumbly.
More savory we're not going to do, but more crumbly, more delicate. It's an obsession, a quest for excellence.
Without ever achieving it. I'm rarely satisfied. Even when it's very good, I think there's always room for improvement.
So seasonal vegetables a la grecque and coriander, spun with...
No, we put everything in.
Why is it going to stay in the jar to be thrown away?
It has to go on the customer's plate, doesn't it?
The following dish could well become one of this boat's signatures. Blue lobster, Ducasse style.
Lobster is translucent. It's crisp, it's perfectly cooked, it's perfectly seasoned. It is certainly the yardstick of excellence for a Breton lobster at just the right temperature.
When you've finished it, you say to yourself, you'd like to have eaten a bit more.
In the end, it's this frustration that must stay with you. Almost like letting go of the plate.
Chocolate dessert with hazelnut ice cream served in a miniature boat. Alain Ducasse is about to deliver his verdict. Francis looks tense.
How are things? Chef, I'm fine.
Mushroom tart just doesn't work for me. More flakiness is good, but it's a bit...
The dessert needs perfecting too.
When did you put your roasted hazelnut in the ice cream? Your hazelnut, it took the moisture, it made the crunch, we'll mix the hazelnuts.
Every day to keep the crunch.
We're making progress. Thank you all so much. Thank you all.
The brigade has 5 days to apply the chef's instructions. A week later, Laurent Blanchet, the captain, is already ready to welcome passengers. He has 11 years sailing experience on the Seine to his credit. But with this all-electric boat, he's had to change his habits.
I pull out a gauge with a cloth to wipe it clean and do my level. Now I'm looking at a touchscreen where I can see, like on your phone, the level of my batteries. So right now, my batteries are at 86%. That's perfect. I'll have almost 100%. When I finish securing the mooring ropes, this takes some time.
It takes 4 hours to fully recharge. In her watertight cupboards are 10 tons of lithium batteries. Worth 2 million euros.
Tonight we'll have a wedding anniversary at table 40, please. We have an anniversary cake at table 60, please. It's for the young man. He'll be 11. His name is Simon.
For the wait staff, the instructions are a bit special.
If someone falls into the water, even if you're a very good swimmer, don't try to go and get him back because the water is 10 degrees and you have very little chance of recovering him. In such cases, you throw him the buoy and then go and retrieve him. When you're serving, I always ask you to have one leg like this and then you have stability. You play with your knees and when you serve, that's it. I wish you a very good service. The brigade, imminent departure.
8:30, all 80 customers on board. Before leaving, the captain has a new unprecedented act. The iPhone charger, he disconnects the power cable used to recharge the batteries when the boat is docked. It's off for 12 kilometers of cruising. With this electric motor, no vibration, no noise.
It was quite disturbing. In fact, I thought they hadn't started my engines. I said to them, but my engines haven't started, even though they'd cast off. They said, yes, the engines are started. I could hear the water lapping, the birds chirping. It was disconcerting.
Cruising speed 7 kilometers an hour. At that rate, it would only take an hour and a half to cover Paris and back.
2 menus with 2 sea breams to be followed by 2 lobsters.
The guests have to eat in that time.
2 Dorados, please, and off you go. Table of 50.
In a conventional restaurant, such a service would take 4 hours. Here, it's twice as fast. The kitchen looks like a beehive at rush hour.
There you have 80 place settings sent out in an hour, hour and a half. Chef?
Turbo Natural with his shellfish marinière.
Service remove 26.
Warm guinea fowl, pâté, foie gras.
Allez, allez. 2 rare steaks, gentlemen.
Each plate must be ready in less than a minute.
Here's this fine piece of beef, blonde from Aquitaine. And full-bodied Joss.
Hélène and Romain, the Parisian couple, enjoy a 4-course meal with a wine pairing, 500 euros for 2.
Very nice, well worth it.
Between 2 courses, they go out to admire the view.
I love the idea of showcasing Paris to such an extent. It really is the most beautiful city in the world. It's sublime.
Over 700 cruises with lunch and dinner services are scheduled annually.